This what we in here for. What you in here for? What you in here for? Whoa, 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 whoa. If you're here watching this, somebody told you I got some game. We call it free lunch. Thank you, God, said StreetzG4G. My name is StreetzG4G. This how I'm rocking. This is my clothing brand right here. I am an 80s baby. We are 80s baby crazy. We are born in the 90s grimy. And we the realest, man. You know what I'm saying? You're going to get your 80s baby apparel at 80sbaby.store. Excuse me. All right. So I got a question from one of my viewers. And they said, where do I get my confidence? Where do I get my confidence? I got my confidence from studying myself. And me studying myself, I know what I'm good at. So the things that a lot of people praise me for, like they'll say, damn, Streets, you could rap, bro. I knew that before you even heard of me. You know what I'm saying? And I knew that to the point that I even knew you was going to say that when you heard me. You know what I mean? Then when I find out what I'm good, well, I find out with me, I find out that I'm obsessed with something. So at the time, I found out I was obsessed with making music. And I just become a drug addict. I become a drug addict to what I'm obsessed with. And then me becoming a drug addict and me constantly making music. I can hear me getting better. And it went from me getting better over a time frame of like a year or two to me getting better from the beginning of January to the end of January. Then me getting better from February 1st to the songs I recorded February 7th. And just keep going and keep going and keep going. So where I get my confidence at is I know myself. And in me knowing myself, I just do what I love. And one of the results of me doing what I love is I run into y'all. They say he's so confident with it. I already knew he was going to say that. You know what I mean? But that's where I get it from. I know myself. I know what I'm good at. Even what I'm not good at, like I work on. If it's something that I got to have in my arsenal, I work on it. You know what I mean? And just after a while, it's like, you just know. You know what I mean? Like if Floyd Mayweather didn't brag and boast so much, it wouldn't change what he knows about himself. He would still get in the ring and whoop you the same way he'll get in the ring and whoop you right now. You know what I mean? It'll just make a lot of people feel better about it because, you know, according to a lot of people's insecurities, they don't like hearing you brag. They don't like hearing you speak on yourself because it kind of put light on their insecurities to them. So they'll say something like, humble yourself. When really what they saying is humble yourself because it makes me feel some type of way because I'm not cool with what I'm not good at yet. In my opinion. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's just like, it's what you know, man. And when you know something, you inadvertently move like you know it. You know what I mean? For example, you seen the dude that, this is kind of, never mind. You seen the dude that used to get beat up when y'all was little, right? If you remember the first time, like you gotta see him get beat up a couple times, right? You remember the first time he beat somebody up. Every time he beat somebody up after that, it was meaner and meaner. And, ooh, damn, ooh. He just did it so many times. He know where he good, where he won't good. He paid for it. And then him paying for it, he didn't want to do that no more. So in the first time you seen him get beat up, he was getting slammed. He was getting punched in his face 100 times and so on and so forth. But by the time he get to a point where niggas don't want to fight him no more, you can't punch him in his face because he's a duck. You can't slam him because he knew by your body size, he done fought enough of y'all to know if I hit him too many times, he gonna grab me. So now he hitting you and backing up for the grab. You know what I mean? It's just like something. It's just like what you do over time. But in order to be confident with it, in my opinion, is it got to be what you actually like to do. Because when you like to do it, you'll grow an obsession for it that will have it. So you do it for over 1,000 minutes. And I think they say anything that you do over 1,000 minutes makes you an expert at it. 1,000 minutes or 1,000 hours, maybe it's 1,000 hours of something that you do. If you do something over 1,000 hours, it makes you a master. Now, if you're doing something you don't like to do, 1,000 hours is, whoo, man, I feel like you ain't gonna never get there. But when you're doing something you love to do, time flies when you're having fun. You'll be at 1,000 hours literally before you know it. Like I know I'm past 1,000 hours at videos and music. But I like creating. You know what I'm saying? So I'm way past 1,000 hours. I don't know where I'm at because time flies when you're having fun. I don't keep track. You know what I'm saying? But you know, that's where I get my confidence. I get my confidence from just from knowing what I love to do and allowing myself to become obsessed with it. And inadvertently, with me doing that, I do it so many times that I know where I'm good, and I work on that, and I know where I'm bad, and I overwork on that and polish that. So by the time it gets to a level where whomever may hear it, they like, yo, he is hard. I know. Thank you, though, but I know. That's why I get my confidence, you know, that part. Matter of fact, speaking of that part, shout out Miss Bonaparte for playing her part in a big old shark part. This is Separation Equals Elevation. My book is now on Amazon. You need to go grab that, bro. You too slow not to know. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got this book yet. Bro, you ain't got that book yet. You ain't trying to prosper, bro. You ain't trying to... How many people was in your class? Nah, I mean like when you was little, how many people was in your class? Was your bus real long or was it real short? It was real short? Okay. Did the people in your class have on helmets? I'm just asking, bro, because you ain't got the book yet. You know, you're making me think something. And I'm just asking around the question to get my answer. So you ain't... Did you? Huh? LD? No, not learning disability. Little dumb. All right. Amazon, man. Go get your copy, man. StreetzG4G. It's up there. I'm the author. It's on everywhere you can order it. I know it's going to be this big, but I like it. It need to be this big because I'm this big. You dig that part, bro. And don't forget, 80s babies. We in the building. Go get your 80s baby merch at 80sbaby.store. Stay sucker free because this world is a house full of lollipops. All right. This what we in here for. What you in here for? What you in here for? Whoa, 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 whoa. If you're here watching this, somebody told you, I got some game. We call it free lunch. Thank you, God, said StreetzG4G. My name is StreetzG4G. This is how I'm rocking. This is my clothing brand right here. I am an 80s baby. We are 80s baby crazy. We are born in the 90s grimy. And we the realest, man. You know what I'm saying? You're going to get your 80s baby apparel at 80sbaby.store. Excuse me.